So for the next 3 months, I don't know. I'm gonna try to make healthy choices. And you guys, it's been a struggle. I'm 52. I'll be 53 this summer, and it just most of my life it's just been a struggle. And I've said it before. I could teach health classes. I could tell people how to be healthy, how to eat, how to exercise. I can tell people, I could teach it because I've been through all of it. But it's hard for me to do it. So pray that I can do it this time. Hey, what's up everybody? John here, Light at Acres Farm. And today I'm going to show you something that I got for Christmas. So sometimes it's hard to buy a Christmas gift for somebody. And so a lot of times in like gift exchanges and stuff, instead of getting a gift or buying a gift or making a gift or whatever, it's just as easy to give somebody a gift card or some sort of gift certificate or something and let them just make that decision on what they want to get. And so that's what happened. I was given a gift, and I went and got what I wanted. And so I know a lot of you guys probably do something like that too. And so I'm going to show you guys today what I got, and I'm excited about it. It's nothing fancy. It's a tool. I will say that ahead of time. It's a tool. And so let's just get into what it is. All right, I'm gonna open my pickup and bam, there you go. I bought myself a DeWalt 7 1/4 lightweight circular saw with electric brake. So if you watched any of me making the addition to the chicken run, I was using an old, I don't know, I'm gonna say it might be from the 60s, maybe 70s, I'm not for sure, but I was using an old Craftsman handheld circular saw, and that thing, y'all, feels like it weighs about 30 pounds. It's all metal, and it is cumbersome. It does the job, but I wanted something that's a little more handy, something that's not as heavy. And so that's what I did. I went and I bought myself this DeWalt. It's corded, so it's not a battery powered. And sometimes I like my battery powered drill and screw gun, but I didn't want a circular saw that was battery powered. I wanted to be able to plug it in. So that's what I got. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to unbox it. I haven't even opened the box yet, and I want to take a look and see what is in here. So you guys, here we go. Let's see. There we go. So like I said, I'm excited about this. This is something I can put into use, something I am looking forward to, because I have some plans coming up for the springtime that I want to build a few things. And so to build some stuff, I need a saw. Now what I was looking for, really, I wanted a circular saw, but I also wanted like a miter saw, a double bevel miter saw, but those are expensive, and I know it would come in handy, but those are heavy, and I didn't want to have to move it around, take it back. You know, I'm usually probably behind the house somewhere out there is where I'd be using it, but I wouldn't want to leave it out there. I want to bring it back and forth. And so I thought, you know what, let's see what I can do with a circular saw and just spend a fraction of the amount. And one of these days I would love to have the nicer saw that I can just set up in the shop and leave it there and move it if I need to, but not for my regular just project saw. So this is going to work for me. So all right, let's get into it. All right, got my handy dandy Kershaw blade. I have had that for quite some time. We stopped at a knife store in the Smoky Mountains, and I picked that up. It was on manager special for 10 bucks, and it has been one of my favorite knives. So Kershaw, I even have another Kershaw that I got just because I couldn't get enough. All right, in the box with this DeWalt. Which one is this? DeWalt DWE 575. DWE 575 SB. Got the manual. So that comes in handy, or it will come in handy. Always a good amount of cardboard to keep it in place. All right. Oh boy, hold on. Hold on. I gotta be careful because I don't want this to slide out and me try to catch it, because if I were to try to catch that with no gloves on, that might hurt me. So there's the blade. It's just a standard 24 teeth. I think that's what the T is. 24T. I think. I'm not going to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 24 teeth. So pretty standard. I mean, of course, it's for it's a brand new saw. They're not going to give me the best saw blade. All right. So here we go, y'all. Ta-da! Right there. There it is. And it is a little heavy, of course, but not nearly as heavy as the one that I have out in the shop right now. So I got the saw. As I said, it's got the cord, the blade, instruction manual, and also in the box is a bag, y'all. It's got a bag to carry it in and other stuff if I need to. So here we go. Nice big DeWalt. So that's where that will go. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. What does it say comes in here? Includes the circular saw, the blade wrench. Let's see, where is the blade wrench? Oh, it's right there. It's hiding right in plain sight, right where it's supposed to be, right in the, that's pretty handy, right in the bottom there. So, okay, so I got the blade wrench, the saw, the blade, the instructions. Saw, blade, wrench, bag. All right, sounds good. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to try to put the blade on. So that's my goal. So give me just a second. Okay, so I had to get into the instructions because, like I said, I've never done this before. So I got to get the guard out of the way. Now, I'm not a professional, so don't worry about it. Guard out of the way. And my wrench goes on here, and I've already loosened it. But if I hadn't already loosened it, that would turn, the whole thing would turn. Back here, there's a lock. So hold that, and that keeps that from turning. And I can take the screw out, and then let's see. Not exactly sure, y'all. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, I figured it out. This had to come off of here, so I took that off. So the blade goes on there. That goes back on there, and I gotta tighten that down as I'm holding the blade lock so it does not turn on me. So let's tighten that down. Y'all, I'm kind of excited about this because I've never had a new saw. Let me get it. All right, so saw is on there. I mean, blade is on there. I guess maybe I need to go grab a electric cord so I can see if it works. So be right back. All right, I got my cord. Get this thing unbound here. I'm trying to get this all done. I got off work half hour early today because transportation came for our folks, and I was like, I'm getting out of here. Go home, and I thought we're gonna go out and we're gonna go get some food and probably go to an antique store as soon as Kelly gets off work. And I thought, well, I have plenty of time. I can do this video, show you guys this DeWalt hand circular saw, and get all that done, and still have time to be ready to go whenever Kelly's ready to go. So I'm glad I took the time. So here we go. I also went to the doctor today. I'll tell you about that here in just a little bit. It's my regular 3-month doctor's visit. And it was fine, but like I said, I'll tell you in just a second. All right, so I got that plugged in. You ready? Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, snap. Nice. All right. Don't do that. All right, so it works. I don't have a piece of wood. I don't have something I can cut, but maybe I do. Let me go out here real quick. My knee's been kind of bothering me, so I'm hobbling. I do have a couple of pieces of wood out here. So I got a bunch of junk in the back of the old pickup. So I don't need a big piece. Just a little piece will do. Ah, there we go. There we go. All right, that'll do the trick. That will do the trick. So, what do you think? It's gonna work? It's gonna work the first time? Guess we'll find out. Let's see. Figure out how I'm gonna set this up so you guys can watch it. Perfect spot for you guys. Zzz, just imagine I've got my saw. Zzz, pop. All right, there we go. Imagine it beforehand. So here we go. Ready? Yeah. All right, let's try it again. that's a winner. Guys, it works. You saw me unbox it. You saw me get it ready. You saw me use it for the first time, and it works. Check it out. You guys, it works, and so that makes me happy. So I'm going to get that cleaned up, get it put away, and get ready to go to town. But real quick, doctor's visit. The whole reason I've started going to the doctor was because my knee hurt. I hadn't been to the doctor in a few years, and so my knee was hurting me. Went to the doctor. He prescribed me just a plain, just a good pain med, nothing major. It's not non-narcotic. It's not like super fancy pain med. It just was for the inflammation and whatnot. And found out I don't have any cartilage in my knee, and so, but because I was a new client at the time, a new patient, then he required that I get some blood work done. And of course, when I got blood work done, then there's things that I need medication for. And so every 3 months, I go back to the doctor. They do lab work. They do all this stuff. They weigh me. And if you've been watching, if you watched throughout last year's, through some point, then you saw me talk about some of that. They put me on blood pressure medicine, put me on statins for cholesterol. Y'all, I stopped taking the statins. I've done research on statins, and I'm not going to take them. It lowers your cholesterol because they say that too much cholesterol is bad. But it's really the reverse. All the actual science and stuff that I've looked at, statins, they do away with cholesterol, but you realize whenever people start getting rid of the cholesterol in their body, their brain starts to malfunction because your brain needs cholesterol, and the number that they set for cholesterol is too low for natural cholesterol levels. And so they had to change. They changed like 3 times what your normal cholesterol should be. They changed like 3 times so that they could get a maximum amount of people on maintenance doses of statins. And I'm not going to do that. And you may have a different idea about it, but that's personal preference for me. I'm not giving medical advice, but that for me, I'm not going to take statins. This year, I plan to do better health-wise for like food and calorie intake and the type of calories that I'm taking in and getting some exercise. And so anyway, like I said, today was my day to go back to the doctor. I had 2 months for sure of not doing too good because it was through the holidays, y'all. It was Thanksgiving and Christmas. I had 5 Thanksgivings in November, and of course Christmas and New Year's and all the stuff. And it's just hard to eat well during that time of year, and especially if you're not already doing well, it's even harder whenever the holidays come around. So when I went, I think my weight was maybe as high as it's ever been. I was at the doctor's office. I was knocking on the door of 400. So this is my year. I've got to make some changes. They took my blood. My blood pressure was still high, but it wasn't nearly as high as what I expected it to be. Doctor wasn't concerned about it, and so that's good. So my blood pressure meds are working. I didn't even do a good job of taking those like I should have. So for the next 3 months, I don't know. I'm gonna try to make healthy choices. And you guys, it's been a struggle. I'm 52. I'll be 53 this summer, and it just, most of my life it's just been a struggle. And I've said it before. I could teach health classes. I could tell people how to be healthy, how to eat, how to exercise. I can tell people, I could teach it because I've been through all of it. but it's hard for me to do it. So pray that I can do it this time. Pray that I will get past the difficult part of it and be able to set a routine. I mean, I don't want to do something that's not sustainable, but I also may have to just jump into something and tweak it or change it as I go, because not doing something is worse than doing the wrong thing. And so anyway, so there you go. My doctor's appointment made me get started thinking about just how poorly I've done. And so it just frustrates me. But anyway, you guys, I got a new saw and I'm excited about it. And so I'm looking forward to showing you guys me building something before too long. I have a project that I have in mind that's probably going to be my first one. And y'all, we have a potential surprise coming soon-ish. There's no plan, but it's an addition to Delighted Acres Farm. So I'm going to leave you with that. You can speculate on what it might be, but I'm not going to tell you until we know for sure that the thing is going to be the thing. So anyway, all right. So you guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that your new year is going fabulously. I hope that you celebrated. And if you didn't, that's okay. We actually stayed up because we were watching something. And then we finished watching, laid in bed and watched on our phone as the new year came in. And so, Happy New Year. So I hope your New Year's fabulous. I hope you guys, are settling in. If you made resolutions, I hope you're sticking to it. I hope they were resolutions that made sense, that were attainable, that were sustainable, not something just random and out there. Because sometimes we set ourselves up for failure whenever we make plans that are there's no possible way that they're going to work out. So anyway, you guys, like I said, thanks for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day, whatever day it is you're watching this, and I will see you on the next video. Bonus footage. Also, Bear has been, whenever he comes for a walk and he comes to this side of the shop, he's been nosing around. Well, Kelly showed me a picture today that he's been smelling something, and she saw this, and I can't tell. I think it is possibly a rat tail. I'm not sure, but it's the tail of some kind of varmint, and it's kind of gross. I don't know where it came from, but I need to get that taken care of this weekend. So anyway, you guys, see ya.